Welcome, America, back to another episode of America the Beautiful, Week 13. I am your Commissioner, Joshua T.A. Hicks. Alongside me, my two usuals, Mr. Shane Gardner, Mr. Gary Zerkowski.
All right.
And we convinced him to stay around for a full episode, everybody. The philosopher, Mr. Morgan Heath.
I would like to start by throwing out a disclaimer that this is not in my contract. Usually I get my own segment, so this will be reviewed by a court of law.
Got it. Fair enough. Alright, while we review that, let's go and look and see what happened last week. Below Me defeated the one-man Wolfpack. Jukies defeated Haters Gonna Hate.
Right.
Multiple Gorgasms defeated the Replacements. Green Bull Packers defeated Come On Man. Johnny Cashews upset special.
Whoa!
Whoa! Speaking of whoa!
Just need a beer.
I'll go back to my closet.
Came coming out of the closet.
Is Wagner in there?
Johnny Cashews with an upset on Rumble Snowskins.
Oh,
the grumpy
That's a one-man show.
Suck My Peterson defeating the newly named Blame It on the Henny. My Vic, it's My Vic in a Box defeating King of the Castle.
Yeah!
And for the second beatdown in a row, two beatdowns in 2 weeks, Not the Bang defeated Bills 12 by 43 points.
It was a hell of a margin, bro.
How'd it feel?
Alright, y'all gonna have to
It felt.
come under that.
I tell you, it really. I felt justified. I've been putting in a lot of work, and
That's 2 in a row for you.
that is 2 in a row.
Who'd you give the last one to?
It's 2 out of my 3.
Who did you give the last one to?
Bills 12.
And?
Bills 12, and I think one man Wolfpack got a little bit down too.
That's right.
61.
But that's all right. I'm really commissioned. I'm really planning for my 3rd big beatdown, consecutive beatdown.
Okay.
That's what I'm really looking forward to.
We'll talk about that later.
You know, plans are meant to be broken.
They are. Everybody's got a plan, so they can hit them out. That's what they said.
Alright, let's go ahead and check out the standings.
Alright, this week our standings are: in first place, Multiple Gorgasms; in second place, King of the Castle; third place, The Replacements; fourth, Not the Bang; 5 is Jukies; 6 is Come On Man; 7 is Suck My Peterson; 8 is Below Me; and 9 is Green Bull Packers. As for the rest of you, including myself, yeah.
So we're pretty much we're cutting the line right there. Saying those 9 are in the playoffs. So one's going to be out. What do we got? 9th place, 7 and 4.
7 and 5.
7 and 5. Okay, so we're cutting it right there. Bills 12, I believe, in 10th place. I think he could shake it up. He needs to win out and needs some stuff to happen.
You gotta look at the points, yeah.
It's going to take some squeaking. It's
Yeah.
going to take some squeaking
Yeah.
and some grace of God.
Yeah, Bills 12 matchup against Below Me is a crucial matchup.
True.
Because it could knock one. You could put Ty in and knock Bum out, which would be great. But let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'll see Ty get in after that beatdown.
It's
It's demoralizing.
Yeah, it's gonna crush morale.
Well, if you look at it, look at his points as well. I mean, even if he wins out, he's gotta do like 200 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not gonna happen.
Alright, so that's our standings. We only got one question again this week.
Only one question?
Yeah, come on, guys.
You better do good.
Come on,
People
guys.
must think they know everything.
Get Twitter. Be America1 on Twitter.
Could it be that the advice is so bad they're out of contention, so they've given up?
I think we're pretty damn good.
I'm just kidding. I think it's pretty
We
good.
hit it every time.
We do. That's it. Yeah.
60% of the time. We work it
That's
every
as good as
time.
every time.
And hit us up on the email at beamerica1@gmail.com. So our one question we got from Mike in Mechanicsville comes down to Monday night. Who's going to do better, Eli or RG3?
Ooh.
What say you?
Well,
Being you're a Redskins fan.
being that I am a Redskins fan, I think
There's
that...
no bias in this show.
It's
Yeah.
straight philosophy, though.
Yeah, but
Straight
this is
philosophy.
straight philosophy. Straight philosophy tells me that while RG3 is impressive and he will end up this year as the total point scorer, the highest total point scorer for fantasy football, Eli's going to have a night against Washington. I hate to say it, but he's going to have a night.
Alright, well, I'm going to concur because actually RG3 was the top guy they've talked about in September, and now October, kind of, not really, but November, he's like the player of the month.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Yeah.
And I feel like he can blow up again this Monday night.
I certainly hope
He could, but it's the end of the year. It's Eli's time. This is when Eli sets up every year. The end of the season is when Eli goes nuts.
It's going to come down to the Giants D-line versus the Redskins O-line. Can they keep RG3 standing up?
Very, very much so.
That's a good point.
Very much so.
So you take with, I mean, do what you want.
Both of them have potential. I feel like Eli's always got the late season.
But I like Shane's point. Eli Manning is legit at this time of year. That's when he pulls
Mr.
through.
December.
But let's just be honest. New York has a better defense.
Yeah.
They have a better defense. And
Yeah.
it really boils down to, can you get after the quarterback? I think New York's going to get after it.
This sounds like a Redskins apologist explanation right here. Just setting yourself up.
I love RG3. I have no apologies. I'm just a realist.
All right, so the answer to your question, you got everything. All right. All right, we got 2 weeks, guys, till the playoff starts. We got this week, we got next week.
Oh, it's getting intense.
All right, let's go ahead and jump into these matchups. The one we talked about first, Below Me against Bills 12. Can Bills 12 play spoiler to Below Me? No. He started Jonathan Dwyer and Sean Drawn at running back, where Below Me has the muscle hamster, no Sean playing his first game in weeks last week against KC. He's going up against Tampa Bay this week. Tampa Bay does have a good rush defense, but he's probably going to get the majority of the carries. And he also has Ryan Matthews. Ryan Matthews, you also kind of think of a big name. He's only had 1 touchdown all year.
Whew.
1.
Wow.
But like I said, it's those 3, which should, I mean, he doesn't have touchdowns, he still has yards. So I'm going to ride that wave with the running backs against those running backs. Below Me wins.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right.
Straightforward.
Yeah, that's how I roll.
You're saying Bills 12 is not going to have a chance at all?
No chance.
Not a chance. Speaking of no chances, let's go on and get to the next matchup. We've got King of the Castle. It's an understated name, but it's a classic. It's worked all year. Blame it on the Henny. Blame it on something. 2-10 cannot go blameless. But if I was going to try to make an interesting case for blaming on the Henny, I would say that Chad Henne could blow up again. I don't know.
He could. Yeah, he could.
I would say that Aaron Hernandez could blow up. He could take Gronk's place. He could have a 40-point week.
I'm hearing a lot of coulds here.
I'm hearing a lot of coulds too.
Yeah.
Just like blaming on the Henny could be king of the castle.
But like
it's
we
not
say
inconceivable or impossible.
Every week, it's all about the Eagles with his team.
Yeah.
Are they going to step up and win a game or like explode offensively? And
Well,
look at where
they're at Dallas, so this might be the week for them to do something crazy. However, blame it on the Henny isn't doing anything crazy. He's gonna take it to 2-11. King of the Castle could get that 1 spot back.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. I don't want to get optimistic. I mean, I lost to 2 teams with losing records the past 2 weeks. So.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's called shitting the bed. Alright, speaking of shitting the bed, haters going to hate against the one-man wolf pack. I'm going simple, and I'm not giving it to him because he's sitting with us for the first time. One-man wolf pack is going to win. Just Sam Bradford starting at quarterback. I mean, really, guys, against the Niners defense, that's what haters going to hate doing right now. He does have Bryce Brown. He scored I forget how many points he put up last
Dude
week.
was a beast.
Yeah.
He did good.
Dude was a beast.
Can he ride that wave? We just kind of talked about the Eagles against Dallas. Can he do that? One-man Wolfpack, I'm giving him the win. One question mark I do have is Brandon Marshall going against Seattle's secondary. Richard Sherman, Brandon Browner. They're both supposed to be suspended. They both appealed. They're playing this week. I thought Brandon Marshall had the chance to blow up with those 2 out. They are in, so I think it's kind of a big question mark what's going to happen. So, but besides that, I'm still giving it to the one-man Wolfpack. So,
Thanks, Mitch.
yeah, so let's do your matchup.
All right, I've been given the honor of the co-matchup of the week. Not the matchup of the week, because it's not quite as important, but it's nearly there.
It's pretty damn important.
It's pretty damn important. I got the replacements versus Jukies. And basically, the way I see it is that the replacements is going to win, and here's why.
Ooh.
He's got Eli Manning. Excuse me, not Eli Manning, Peyton Manning. And like a fine wine, he gets better with time. And as the season goes on, he's been torching it. Unfortunately, Tampa Bay is not going to be able to keep up with Peyton. He's going to get big points. He's also got Darren Sproles, who's a machine. And I look for him on Thursday night against Atlanta to destroy the entire field. The entire field. Next is Percy Harvin. He's coming back this week. I think his head's in a good place, no pun intended. And he should have plenty of catches against that Green Bay secondary. Now, the Jukies has Matt Stafford, which is alright. He should have a good day against the Colts. They don't have that great of a defense. And she's got Stevie Johnson versus whoever.
Jacksonville, baby.
Stevie Styles does what he does.
Alright, but that being said, Jacksonville's defense is pretty good. Even though they're a terrible team, they got a good defense.
You saw what they did to Houston.
I know.
Yeah.
What a a joke, huh?
Yeah, don't
Anyways, next. Ben
Wait,
Jarvis-
Houston when 2 receivers had over 200 yards?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
Anyway, wait.
Ben Jarvis Green. Don't mind.
This shows a,
Ben Jarvis
this shows a
Green
lot of
Alice
contradiction being able to
is going to have a great week, and he's going to get on a roll. He's found his stride. He's going to be great for Cincinnati, but unfortunately, I got to give it to replacements. He's got the better team. He's going to win this week.
As far as what I've read, like I said, we are a walking contradiction. Percy, I don't think he's going to play.
He may not.
Game time decision.
Game time decision.
I think no time decision. I think they've already decided.